Hi guys, I'm Michael Strong, otherwise known as Strong Pig, and I'm the president of the South Bank Elephants Esports Society.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle, also known as Scudery Online. I'm part of the Kiel Esports Society from Kiel.
Hi, I'm Jeff, or Geobreaker, and I am the leaving secretary of the UAB Esports Society this year from the University of Birmingham.
Cool. Gio, can you tell us a bit more about the project?
Right. So I was approached by another one of our committee members who was looking to run a charity event, of course, for Black Lives Matter, given everything that's going on in the world currently. And as we were putting it together, I thought it would be a good opportunity to call on the rest of the UK to come together in something that really matters, an event that really matters. Because obviously, as we're all stuck in lockdown currently in the UK, we don't always have access and the means to help these rallies and stuff like that. That's outside, and we should take these things into our own hands and do what we can for the good of the world and all that sort of stuff. So as it came together, I reached out on Twitter to a bunch of other universities, and these two very kindly reached out their hands first, and we have formed a little trio together to do the best we can for charity and the sake of with UK esports.
Yeah, that's actually an amazing intro. Let's just go ahead and continue with the interview. Guys, do you have anything else to add to the introductions or to the whole project itself, what it's about, why you started it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll start. Our project really started as sort of a separate thing. We've actually been planning this 24-hour live stream for over a year now, pretty much since our inception of our society, late last year. And yeah, but as the lockdown came in, we sort of pushed it, and originally it was going to just be for cancer research, but with everything going down and with especially our union and our society being majority people of color, we just felt like we needed to do something. We already spoke out against what was happening, and we wanted to show our support for Black Lives Matter, but we just didn't want to just stand by, and we wanted to do something a little bit bigger. So we already announced our event, or were preparing to announce it. Then we saw Uni of Birmingham's call for action, and we jumped into his DMs, and we were now part of something a lot bigger than some of our parts. We're now we're just it's sort of spiraled into this massive thing, and we can't be happy about how it's turned out.
Oh, how many societies do you have currently involved?
So I think currently the ones we have secured in are us three and four others. So currently we are sitting at 7. I actually think we've just got a confirmed other one. I think York have just joined us. So I think we've got a few people around that are not confirmed in, but are very nearly. So I think we're reaching about 10 so far, and of course that can only go up in the coming days, we think.
Yeah, how can different societies join this? Or maybe if some people from other societies who can't join officially as society and bring in a lot of members or do a stream, how can they get involved as individuals?
Right, so the format just generally with your society, ideally you just produce a charity stream any way you like, any way you think will be successful, and draw in the best support you can. And all you have to do after that is say that you are running in the race for this UK University Esports thing. Send any of us a message on any of the accounts that you can, and you're counted in the race. And essentially the format is that the first certain numbers of hours that you can put together with your stream will count towards the race. And at the very end, we'll tally up a big leaderboard and see how much we've got in total and who raised the most. And that's the general idea. So we're trying to push each other to get involved and all that sort of stuff. And it doesn't matter who you are, how much you can do. If you want to take part, you just need to find one of us and you can count in the race.
Yeah, this is a huge project that we're doing. We already got, like we said, 7 universities. At the moment, we've got University of Kiel, University of Birmingham, South Bank University from London. We also got Warwick introduced to the project. We got Coventry, Sussex, and York St John. So we got universities huge and very well introduced to the scene. We also got some new societies, including us and York St John. So yeah, it really doesn't matter if you're big or small. We're just looking for societies all over the country to spread the good cause that we're trying to send.
It's very important the minute that we do reach out to each other, especially with it being locked down due to coronavirus. It's why personally I went to our site instead, can we do a charity stream? Because I couldn't go out to the protests and join because I had housemates that were high risk with asthma and other symptoms. I think mine is mainly asthma, but however, this is a way for everyone who introverted, even when dealing with mental health issues that don't feel they can go out, can do their bit for society, reach out to friends, even if any friend donates even £1. If every society at the minute does that, or even other little charities that aren't involved in esports, that does tally up and will make a difference for those who are suffering at the minute through discrimination. It's just bringing everyone together, whatever character, whatever, where you're from. It's important that we're all the same, and it is indeed Black Lives Matter, and they are the people who need the care and attention at the moment.
Yeah, it's absolutely great idea, and I can only congratulate you guys for coming up with this. What are different societies doing during those charity streams? Because I'm guessing there's a lot of different ways how people are trying to fill in those 24 hours or however long they're doing.
For our university, we're going to see who can stream and whatnot. However, if we aren't able to stream, because obviously night shift is the biggest problem, especially when we go back home, and I tend to be loud, so the parents aren't exactly going to be impressed. We'll obviously have the verses, but it's also going to be a little fun, quirky, maybe a bit classic Twitch stuff. Like, I know playing League of Legends have like a little list on the side for like £1 donation. I use Flash on the spot. I play stand up, that kind of thing. Just fun, quirky stuff that also informs these people about the horror, about the the horrible actions going on in the world and discrimination, but also bringing the lightheartedness into the bad times going on in a minute. So it's also bringing that into as well. I know he's also having links in our Twitch channel to lead them into sites to bring more awareness, kind of thing.
Yeah, a lot of different news societies are doing different things, combining this community together, and we're working towards some collaborations. Some universities are doing their own thing. For instance, our university is already planning on basically doing the original 24-hour live stream we were originally planning, but it doesn't have to even be 24 hours. It could be just a normal stream. It could just be something a little bit more quirky, or it could be something competitive. If you want to get other universities in the fray and do a varsity game, show match in something like Valorant or something like that, then it's just gotta do whatever you can to bring in the views. Do anything you can to make yourself stand out and to spread the message as far as you can.
I think what's useful as well is that because obviously we are a community built upon competing against each other already over the course of the years in multiple different games and all that stuff. We have that sort of legacy and the sort of storylines going into this. It's very easy to sort of to find people that in the community and you just sort of tell them I want to play this game at this time. Can you do it? Can you bring it together? And they'll have something already in the works that you may not have known about as a committee member or something like that. That allows us to sort of draw these lines and bring everyone together in a way that's, casually competitive and also can, be turned into something much wider than just everything that's in our own unique individual universities.
Yeah, amazing. I really, really like hearing all of these things, especially when students, take these kind of initiatives to help out a great cause for charity, for donations, and B is just, get all the students together or get all different societies. And it's not just, one society doing their own thing, which is great on its own. But when you get all the other societies involved, that's, amazing things can happen. So do you have any final words? Things like where can people find you? How can they get involved? Any Twitter hashtags, anything like that?
Well, for getting involved, if you want to join our collaboration, just look at the university going on it, such as Birmingham, I believe, was the original that started us off. Kiel, Southampton, Yorkshire, as long as you can find you in the Discord channel. Also, just simple Google. So if you just type Black Lives Matter, you can find all these kind of information and actually educate yourself. Because even though I thought I was, as they say, woke, it turns out there's, I never realized how severe the situation was. It's opened my eyes up. And also, if you want to do something similar, but maybe don't want to get involved, there's stuff, GoFundMe pages and such stuff like that for help for Twitch and all these other kind of things. There are ways that even if you by yourself want to help out, you can do it.
There is a hashtag that we're using to spread our word and to spread all of our live streams. It's UK Esports for Black Lives Matter, or UK Esports for BLM. It's a new one that we're going to be using more closer to the date, but it's a good way to sort of track what every university is doing, and how you can donate to each stream and how you can communicate to each of our universities. And in general, just we've already mentioned the different universities already involved in it: Warwick, South Bank University, Birmingham, Keele, Coventry, Sussex, and York St John. Look those up. We've got open DMs, always have open DMs, and we're always keen to talk and to get you involved.
Yeah, the way this is all set up is that no matter how late you are, if you think you're late to the race, you're not. Anytime you can join, any amount of support you can drum up from your society, or as a small group of your friends or something like that, it's all appreciated and it all goes to a good cause. So if you can do it, we would love to hear from you.
Absolutely amazing, guys. So I'll leave all the links and descriptions and Twitter hashtags and Twitter links, everything I can as much as possible in the video description. Once again, thanks so much for joining me today, and I'm sure we'll do a follow-up on this because I'm sure it's going to go absolutely great. So thanks for joining me.
No, thanks for having us. It's
Brilliant,
been
yeah.
great
It's been
to
great.
raise as much awareness as we can.